think what excites me most about the future of marketing is the options that now exist for more effective marketing measurement and audience activation. I think these are two of the things that I most commonly get asked by marketers in the UK.
Transparency, actually being able to accurately measure and report on digital activities.
That really businesses are starting to learn how to execute their data, and that's going to drive really big changes in not just digital advertising but advertising as a whole, because you'll start to see the convergence of worlds which have previously sat in silos.
Yeah, we're here today just kind of support NMPi, whatever we can do to raise the most money for our work, our medical work in the field.
So I decided to come to this event today because at Papa John's we have a lot of data. We're not quite sure how to use all the data we have or how best to base our marketing decisions off the data that we have. And I was hopeful that this would give us more of an insight in how other brands and businesses are doing so.
What I enjoyed, I think, most about the big debate today was actually the debate.
You know, you've got a guy from Google there who sells GA360, the attribution platform, who's actually on the fence as well in some regards, in that he will argue for and against attribution the same way that Damien from NMPi did and the consultant did. So it's good to have both sides of an argument. You don't often get that at these kind of events. You get a very one-sided view of things, and it was very good to have both views of the situation.
I think Javid's presentation was really, really good. It reminds you that actually, in the big, wide scheme of things, advertising isn't that important. I thought that was a fantastic presentation and a real eye-opener and a really important message behind it.
I love the whole concept of not working in silos, not working in isolated concepts, and moving towards an attribution model where we intake and take into consideration all KPIs that are important for us as brands and networks.
There's a lack of knowledge in this industry, especially when everyone's focused on their one job. So I think it's important for everyone to know that for the future, we need to expand our horizons and learn from each other and learn diverse thoughts.
I mean, the event is great from a professional point of view, but also to kind of hear, you know, Dr. Javid speak about the work that MSF does and how they use digital in the field and kind of convey that message to a wider audience.
This event's different from some ones we've attended because the fact that you've got people arguing for and against something. In a lot of events you have very single-minded views of things. You often have companies that are selling a product, whereas here you had both sides of an argument.
My one piece of advice to attendees is don't be scared of data, don't be scared of the complexity around things like attribution. Attack things, tackle them, and be brave with your approach to digital advertising.
I think the key learnings is how attribution is still very relevant and important in today's digital marketing debate.
I definitely recommend coming to this event. You'll learn a lot, especially if you come with an open mind.